Hey guys, Ryan Osborne here with Oz Coaching. It's Functional Friday fitness tip time. Today I want to talk about foundational strength. So how we typically move in a run of our day in terms of our daily actions. We tend to be kind of quasi-lateral or unilateral in terms of walking up the stairs, we're utilizing one side at a time. Maybe we're pulling a door open or pushing a door open or we're reaching for something in the top shelf. So we don't tend to do things exactly equally bilaterally, right? Or we don't have the same weight that we're kind of moving necessarily with two limbs. Ideally, yes, when you're kind of sitting down onto a chair or in your car, and of course you're using kind of two legs at the same time. But foundational strength is, in my view, such a key area that you should be looking at doing and including and trying to address and improve into your normal training routine, right? So, this is where free weighted exercises, even body weight exercises, can really challenge, obviously, your so-called unilateral, your ipsilateral side. So, training one limb at a time versus say like barbells or even machines that you have to actually use the same amount of so-called weight across each side. That has its place, don't get me wrong, but like I said, think about how we kind of move in action in a run of our daily lives, and also trying to address those strength differences, because everybody guaranteed, that if you're watching here, you have a stronger side, typically, and both upper body, left arm, left right arm, but also left right leg. So when it comes to the legs, which I wanted to kind of show an exercise today, is single-legged exercises, I truly feel don't get the so-called value that people should be placing on them, and they don't get included enough. When I watch people in the gyms or any settings like that, it tends to be the classic squats or the deadlifts or even like a double armored row, which again is great to really increase your so-called total strength, because you can obviously lift more weight when you have both limbs in action. But things such as lunges, or a single-legged deadlift is a great single-legged exercise, but one particularly that I really feel that people are really weak at, is a big challenge for them, is a single-legged squat, right? To really not only use the big, certainly yes, your quad and your glute muscles, i.e. with any squat, but then you start to really hone in on a lot of your adductors, use some of your lateral, obviously your lateral muscles, and even your glutes, as stabilizers. So you're allowing also to really strengthen the knee, because you're using pretty well all quadrants of your legs and not necessarily just kind of one or two muscle groups, because of course that single-legged really does make it a challenge. So grabbing almost any weight, if you're new to it, then you don't need to grab a weight at all, but even something as simple as a 10-15 pound dumbbell is a really good addition to this. And you set yourself up where ideally whatever height you're trying to look for as a goal is to have your legs pretty well, the height should be about parallel with your thighs, and from there you're tall, and then as you squat down you just allow that weight to come out and then bring it back as you come up. Really engage in the glutes as you stand back up. Try to keep your chest up, bring that weight to counterbalance, and then coming up. So down, right down to the seat, and then coming up. And as I said, you don't want your knee to really be kind of moving a whole lot, trying to keep your knee in line with your toes. But overall, again, just try to look at incorporating single-legged exercises. Again, you're utilizing your core, specifically the opposite side core. So if you're working your right leg, your left kind of obliques core, really have to keep your torso in line with your pelvis. So it's a great way of also bringing in the core. Again, think about how you move in a run of a day. You've got pretty well a lot of actions going on, so you shouldn't be just really looking at working one muscle group at a time. Anywho, that's it for today's tip. It's obviously Christmas time, so happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everybody, and look forward to doing this certainly into the new year. Take care.